it's the same week, but another plan with me. This is because I have over 200 subscribers now. Give yourself a hand. So I thought, why not give you guys twice the planning awesomeness this week? I went to Disneyland for vacation, and I was going to film all kinds of sections of it and, actually show me having fun, but I totally forgot because I was having too much fun. And so on the very last day, I grabbed my camcorder and I just shot snippets of signs to entertain you, like churros. Nom 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 nom. They were sprinkled with orange sugar and edible glitter because it was like a Halloween event, and it rained. Can you see it raining? It rained a little bit on the last day, but that didn't stop people from having fun. Oh, the Little Mermaid, that's a fun ride. Or, I mean, not fun like, woohoo, put your hands in the air. I mean, it's fun it's cute to see all the animatronics seen. Paradise Pier, this is actually over on California Adventure Side, so I have no footage of Disneyland in this Disneyland video. This room, oh my gosh, it awakens my artist soul. I love it. I love it so much. It reminds me why I became an artist. Because I want people to live happily ever after. But reality struck. And it's back to planning. So this is actually the same week as at the beginning of the video, but since it was a Halloween Disney theme during vacation, I got these Halloween Disney stickers that I was saving for actual Halloween, but then I'm like, nah, let's just use it to decorate my vacation week as it actually happened and not how I planned it, because I planned to cut these stickers properly, but that didn't happen. I accidentally cut them on full cut, so whoops. That's a thing. And yeah, let's just get started. Let's just keep going. No, wait, let's look at the washi. There's the tube of washi. Yeah, okay, so let's just get this going. So I am flipping my planner around. And why is this not sped up yet? Go faster. Move. Move faster. This is going to take forever. Oh my gosh. How about now? There we go. So I put some green washi at the top there because I knew that my date covers would not cover everything. And I'm like, that's not great. Let's put more green. Let's just cover it in green. And of course there's that weird stripe in the middle where the washi overlaps, but that's okay because I'll put the sticker there and then nobody will know. And then I put a little bat up there so that was cute. Well, not cute like I want to cuddle it, but it's a nice arrangement to stick it right there. And then trying to decorate this sidebar. Oh my gosh, my Erin Condren is just so bumpy with the old stickers, or the previous week stickers, that I have to try to flatten it on the table now. I wanted to put this big group sticker right there, but it's going to cross over onto Sunday a little bit, so then I put down the header first and a big road sticker because obviously I would be driving a lot on Sunday. So I put some candy corn in the background, put a road sticker, and then put another little piece of washi that took me forever to try to get the backing off, and stuck that down like that. And checked my traveler's notebook because I really ugly just scrawled down little reminders of what we did each day, and so now I am logging that away as a memory in my planner. So all this is actually already over with. This is done. I know what happened, and quite a bit different from the way I thought it was going to go down, but that's okay. And these stickers that I'm using are from my Halloween kit, actually. That's going to be available in my shop very soon. But I just altered a few ever so slightly. I put the Mickeys on the date covers. Obviously, you're not going to have Mickeys on the date covers when you get a Halloween kit, so just so you know. So yeah, we still had lunch at In-N-Out Burger, and we checked into the hotel at 3:30, not at 12:30 like I thought. The room had no curtains, which is bad news for me because I sleep in the dark. I mean the dark. No night lights, no lights from phones charging, nothing. I sleep in the dark, but I couldn't because this room had no curtains. We went on Finding Nemo first because it was going to shut down the next day, and then It's a Small World, which was very charming. Then we had dinner at French Market. 2 of us ate, and it was still $27. That was when, the first ridiculous Disneyland prices set in. Then we went to Pirates of the Caribbean and then had to sit down and save a spot for the fireworks because this was the only night that we could see this fireworks. So we had to make sure to get a good spot, and we did, and it was an amazing show. I probably should have recorded some, but I didn't. And then from 9:30 to 9:50 was the fireworks show. It was super spectacular, awesome, magical even. For the bottom, I wanted to use this washi and wanted to put the purple side on the bottom, but it didn't cover everything. So then I thought I needed to put more washi, and I wanted to kind of match the colors a little bit, but this one had purple and blue, so I thought, well, if I turn this one over, maybe in frame, then you can see that the purples will meet in the middle, and then it'll look like one big fadey tape, hopefully with clean edges. Not that clean, but kind of clean. And again, big dark stripe in the middle, but hopefully that'll be okay once I cover it up with more stickers. It'll just be, you know, a charming side effect of overlapping the washi. So then I put down a half box and just wrote down that it was so crowded that first day. Oh my gosh, 90 to 2 hour minute lines. I mean, not 90 hours, 90 minutes to 120 minutes. Yeah, it was a long time. People everywhere. I'm like, what the heck? Aren't kids back in school now? I mean, that's why we chose September to go down, because we thought like the locals will be back in school, be totally fine. But of course it's Sunday. So we did hear some people say like, okay, we gotta go because tomorrow's a school day. And it's just like, oh, okay, guess that makes sense. So we only did a few things on that first half day. And then the next day, on Monday, I did not put those down straight, and I decided that I wanted to put something else, apparently. A half box, maybe, with some of this washi that's so difficult to peel up when it's not cut properly. So I put down those, put down the candy corn, and wrote down Peter Pan had over an hour wait time. Oh my gosh, I have never been to Disneyland where Peter Pan had a line that long. And we just like went straight to Peter Pan. We didn't dilly-dally, okay? We just got in the park, we went over to Peter Pan, and there was already an hour wait on that ride. So instead we went to Dumbo and the Storyboat Canal and Buzz Lightyear, and we got a fast pass for Indiana Jones because the line was 55 minutes. Oh my gosh. And then we went to Snow White and Pinocchio because those never have a line. Have I learned how to spell Pinocchio correctly yet? I don't know. I didn't check. And then we went over to Indiana Jones to use our fast pass, and we got the Future Door. There's been some upgrades. I like it. I like the Indiana Jones ride. Then we took the train around Disneyland, went over to the California Adventure side and did the aerial ride, then went all the way back to Disneyland for the Tiki Room, and I went back to the hotel early, and there was the Maleficent movie playing, and I had never seen Maleficent, and I was actually rather impressed with the opening. I was like, this could be cool, but then of course by the end I was just like, no, this is not cool. I'm sorry if you're a fan of the Maleficent movie, but I am not. I like the beginning. The beginning was awesome, but pretty much maybe 20 minutes in, I was like, done. Like, no, just no. Tuesday, we went to the Pizza Port, yum yum, and did a bunch of other rides, and I put down a Bits and Bob's header because we did more stuff like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. That is a strange ride. Monorail, Star Tours, quote-unquote, movie. They must have been just filling up the space until they figure out what to do, because it was literally just clips of all of the Star Wars movies. All of them. They're just clips, like a 10-minute trailer in case you've never seen any of the movies. Here's the 10-minute version. It was really weird and ridiculous and a waste of time, but oh well. And then we saw a Frozen live show. That was really good. Really good. Like, I don't even like Frozen that much, but this live show was really good. And then we had dinner at the Jolly Holiday. And we also went on the Alice in Wonderland ride as our last ride of the evening. And then more green tape on the top. Cutting it off. There we go. Actually, a lot has changed at Disneyland. I haven't been there in like 3 or 4 years, and I was surprised at how much has changed. And like, so much technology has been added now. Like, your photo gets taken when you use your ticket. They like photo ID, like they take your picture with a smartphone on the spot, and then they check that you are the same person if you have a multiple day pass. They check your face. And then everything is done by app now. So not having a smartphone, I was completely dependent on my sister and always asking her, like, what's the wait time for this ride? Or what's the menu at that restaurant? And she had to look it up all the time. I'm sure she loved that. Putting some washi there to cover up that awkward white space. Priorities on Wednesday included the Cars racing ride because that one was always a 2-hour wait or more. The Fast Pass tickets even just like sold out. Like they were booked up for the day. Like you could not get one. And then we had lunch over at Disneyland at the Hungry Bear, but you can no longer feed the ducks, which is kind of a good thing because ducks eating French fries all day, probably not the best diet for them. So that's been changed. Then we went over to Space Mountain and Carousel and Teacups, and Space Mountain had a Halloween theme that was actually pretty good. Like obviously they can't change the track of the roller coaster, but they added these screens with different kind of projections and effects, and so that was kind of cool. And then my sister's friend wanted to take photos with all the princesses, so we had to track them down. And actually Disneyland has a really great system for meeting the princesses because they'll put 3 of them in this building, and then you can, like get 3 right in one building, and it's just like a round track, so you can just go wait in line for Snow White, and then you run over and you go and wait in line for Rapunzel, and then, whoever else is there, you just go and wait in line. And, yeah, so she got like a billion princess photos. And we had to leave at 12:15, so sad. And we had dinner at this Tex-Mex place. It was gross. Okay, I changed my plate to a frowny face because it was just gross. And we didn't make it home until 7:30, so I just put that down there because I knew that was going to happen. And then I can figure out what to do with the rest of the space and how I'm going to fit all the things that we did. So I'm going to start with a candy corn washi and put a half box right there. And it was raining on Thursday morning. I was like, what? I thought it never rained in SoCal, but apparently it does. So we were caught in the rain a little bit Thursday morning. But you just gotta keep going. So we went ahead and I did Toy Story again because I love the Toy Story ride. It's so cute. And I went to Turtle Talk, and my sister's friend went to get Anna and Elsa's autograph and picture, and then we did more shopping. And she also, as a bonus, got Kristoff and Olaf's picture and autographs and whatever. So that was cool. Putting down some more washi before I put down this other fadey half box. And I'm like, nah, let's not put the fadey half box. Let's put this half box with the pumpkin face. So that went down there so that I could write that the animation room, it just awakened my artist's soul. I remembered all the reasons why I wanted to be an animator and why I love Disney so much. And why, well, not even just Disney, like I love good animation, okay? I don't really care where it comes from, but I love good stories with good animation, and I just wanted to draw after seeing all of that beautiful concept art and background art and character art, and I was just like, oh, when I get home, I want to art. So that's hopefully going to start. Also, there's Inktober coming up in October, so I am stoked for that, to start drawing every day again, so that's going to be fun. Anyway, once I got home, back to reality. Got to unpack and clean up my sewing stuff and desk and floor and change my sheets and do laundry. I've washed and dried so far. And then like a boss, I have to make some stickers so that I can open up my shop and film this plan with me that you are watching right now, and edit it and voice over it and add music and upload it and all that good stuff. And then getting a sticker from the sheet somewhere. Oh, some more bone washi. I don't know how this went from a no white space to a white space spread all of a sudden, but oh well. And trying to get this half box so that I can say that I need to make a meal plan. Oh my goodness, when you go on vacation and you just eat out all of the time, you just like, diet please. Can I please go on a diet when I get home? Can I just eat healthy now? Please. Yes, that's where I am right now. Back to the real world, sob. No more fun times of just wondering which ride am I going to go on next. No, I got to do chores and work and all that stuff. Put down a Goofy sticker and a Mickey sticker and a Donald Duck, but there was no more washi, so I decided to put another piece of washi right underneath, even though it's a different color, whatever, all good, and put Donald Duck as a double right there. And then a today header, because on Saturday I have things to do, so I must do them. Like, what am I doing on Saturday? I don't know, I'm getting a half box sticker ready instead. Oh, student loans, yep. Gotta do those student loans. Payments. Except, oh my gosh, I made the stupidest mistake. I used mobile banking, right? So I just take a picture of my check and I tell them how much it's, you know, worth, and they're supposed to do it. But they changed the system where before they would automatically have the decimal point and 0 cents, and then you just typed in if you had cents. So I thought it was still like that, and it's not. So my check that was like $800 became only $80 because of the decimal point thing mess up. So I'm just like, oh my gosh. But of course it's the weekend, so I can't ask the bank to fix this until Monday. Oh, the stress. Back to the real world indeed. I didn't quite know what to do for the sidebar because half of my week was spent in the funness of Disneyland and the other half is in the regular world. So I put down some washi first, and I was like, well, maybe I can just put these two like that. That looks dumb, so let's maybe instead put the washi in between and put Mickey. But nah, he'd look better at the bottom, so let's put that other tracker. I don't even know what I'm gonna track, but I'm gonna have to make it up. Like, just fake it till you make it, right? I'm trying to rip off this washi even, but it was just not having it, and then it tore my page again. Flippin' pancakes, why? Why you gotta be that way? Oh well. So then, bits and bobs. Other things that I need to just remember to do this week and not forget. So again, trying to do this washi. Work with me here. Work with me. Little Vampire Mickey sticker down there. I need to make an ink template for next art class, and I also have to draw a plague doctor for one of my students because she commissioned me. And I have to plan for Warrior Cats and the fan art pictures and Inktober preparations and spelling video. So I decided to track my water, and then I was like, whoops, if today is Friday, why did I already mark off Friday? And I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to mark off Sunday instead. But maybe I can make a perfect go of it. And anyway, there is the finished spread of what actually happened on my vacation to Disneyland. Hope you guys enjoyed this bonus video, and thanks for being such loyal subscribers. See you next week.